Today in this 2017 Mazda CX-5, we'll be having a look at our best wiring options. We have two wiring options here today. This one is the Tekonsha T1, part number 118746. This one is the Curt T-Connect, part number C56377. The first biggest difference that we found between our two wiring harnesses here today is in regards to power output. Our Tekonsha wiring harness has slightly more power. We have 7.5 amps of power output for our tail light and running light circuit, and 5 amps of power output for our stop and turn signal circuits. Whereas on our Curt, we have 6 amps of power output for our tail light and running light circuit, and 3 amps for our stop and turn signal circuits. Now this is important because when we have more power output, we have the ability to run more lights. This is especially important when we're running standard incandescent light bulbs because they do draw more power. If we're running LED lights on our trailer though, they draw significantly less power, so either one of these wiring harnesses will work okay for that. The next biggest difference that we found between the wiring harnesses is in regards to construction quality. Our Tekonsha wiring harness on the module box here, it's much better sealed on the inside with this silicone resin, which helps prevent the elements from getting inside. It's also a more small and compact unit, whereas in the Curt, you can see where the wires go inside. It's not sealed as well as the Tekonsha, which the potential for moisture to get inside and cause a short is there. However, both of these wiring harnesses are stored inside the vehicle, so we don't have to worry too much about the elements getting inside. As far as similarities go, both of these wiring harnesses are going to provide us with the necessary lighting functions that are required by law in order for us to safely and legally tow a trailer. We'll have our turn signals, our brake lights, our running lights, and our tail lights. Both of these wiring harnesses are a simple plug-and-play operation. They will plug in line to your vehicle's tail lights with no cutting or splicing required at all. Both of these wiring harnesses will connect directly to our battery using the provided wire and fuse holders to make sure it's protected. Both of these will isolate our trailer's wiring from our vehicle's expensive lighting circuit, so if we have any shorts in the trailer, we don't have to worry about any problems being backfed into our vehicle, potentially damaging its expensive components. Both of these wiring harnesses have an adequate length 4-pole connector that will store inside the vehicle when it's not in use, and we can drape outside of the hatch and close the hatch on top of it when we want to tow our trailer. Now, both of the wiring harnesses will store underneath our spare tire cover when they're not in use. When we want to use it, we can sit it on top of our weather stripping here, making sure we avoid our hatch latch, and we'll close the hatch over it. And as you see, we have an adequate length wiring that reaches down below our trailer hitch receiver, making it easy for us to connect to our trailer. In conclusion, as far as power output goes, we found the Tekonsha wiring harness to be the winner here because it does have more power output. As far as construction quality goes, we found the Tekonsha wiring harness to be the winner here because it does seem to be a little bit better constructed. As far as ease of install goes, both of these are equal. They install exactly the same. As far as actual use goes, we found both of these to be equal here too because they both serve the exact same purpose and both would do the job just as well. And that completes our look at the best wiring options for the Mazda CX-5. We hope you find this video helpful and informative in your wiring purchasing needs.
Thanks for watching. Click the link in our description below to shop, learn more, or visit us at etrailer.com and leave a comment if you have any questions.